How are you going to reel in this deficit?
Well, I tried to address that. Let me say it again. I mean, the Bush tax cuts represent over $1 trillion over 10 years. I can tell you that the waste we've got when it comes to those subsidies in the energy bill, when it comes to the over 5,000 earmarks in the transportation bill, not only does it undercut the credibility of government, but it's incredibly wasteful spending. I just look at the war in Iraq, where I don't have to say anything more about that. And I would look at the tax structure of this country. I think we have the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. And when it comes to taxes, the largest tax that people pay is the payroll tax and a lot of the small business taxes there. And we've got to deal with a way that we provide more progressivity to our system. And I won't mention health care again, but at the end of the day, that's really the big elephant in the room. We have to get a better handle on health care costs and delivery mechanism, or else all these other things pale next to the cost of Medicare over the next generation as baby boomers retire.
You think the Democrats can make the consensus to make that, to put the brakes on like that?
I think it's great that I, as a Democrat, can say we're the party of fiscal responsibility. Look what Bill Clinton was able to accomplish, and we'll be able to accomplish that again. And I spent this morning, I was at Southern Connecticut, SCSU, and I was so happy the kids were calling, raising their hand and talking about deficits. And I was saying, here we are, we're not investing in schools, we're not investing in public transportation, we're not investing in the future of this country, and instead we're ladling an extra $300 billion a year of deficit on you guys. It's now $9 trillion. Hey, here's your inheritance, God bless you. And the kids are asking these questions, and I think there's slowly, the first time since Ross Perot, a sense that maybe we're going to get serious about that again. But now with this administration, they just don't seem to care.
I heard a great quip on that, but you might want to use it if you haven't already heard it. The Republicans always criticize the Democrats as tax and spend, and they've substituted borrow and spend. We're really the party of fiscal responsibility.
So who would have thought that being called tax and spend liberal would be a moderate position?
It's borrow and spend, and we're not borrowing from ourselves. For the first time, over half the borrowings come from offshore, and most of that is China and
It's
Japan.
terrible kindness, those Chinese guys are supposed to be so awful. And so it's a terrible deep government and terrible economic sense. It turned out to be our bankers.
They're our bankers.
Not only that.
And that's so, in the same way we're dependent upon the Middle East for oil, and we're dependent upon Asia for financing, and those dependencies at the end of the day weaken our country and weaken where we've got to go in the future.